They said I was thinking too much. But how can I stop my mind when it refuses to rest? In many African communities, there's a word for this silent storm, Kufungisisa, from the Shona language of Zimbabwe. It means thinking too much. But behind those words lies a powerful truth, that your thoughts alone can make your body sick. Today, we'll uncover how the mind can hurt itself and how culture, healing, and community can bring it back to peace. In the Shona language, Kufungisisa literally translates to thinking too much. This isn't meant as an insult, it's a diagnosis. It's a way of saying, your mind is heavy, you're overburdened. It happens when your thoughts spiral day and night, caught in a loop of worrying about money, loss, past mistakes, or everything that could possibly go wrong. Before long, the weight of your mind becomes physical. You start to experience headaches, pressure in your chest, weakness, and sleepless nights. In Zimbabwe, people describe it as feeling hot in the head, or as if their own thoughts have turned into poison. It's the African way of saying, the soul is tired. From a psychological perspective, Kufungisisa mirrors what modern psychiatry calls rumination, or an overthinking disorder. When we fixate on painful or fearful thoughts, the brain's amygdala, our internal alarm system, stays on high alert. Stress hormones like cortisol keep firing, putting our bodies in a constant state of fight or flight. Your mind won't stop analyzing every little detail, and your body won't stop reacting to the perceived threat. This is why overthinkers often feel physically sick, because the body experiences mental pain just as it would a physical injury. So, while Western medicine might label it as anxiety or depression, African psychology identifies it as Kufungisisa, a sickness that affects the mind, body, and spirit together. Here's where the cultural understanding becomes so powerful. In many African cultures, mental health isn't seen as separate from community, spirituality, or even morality. If someone is overthinking, it could signify several things. It might mean they're carrying a heavy emotional burden all by themselves. It could point to unresolved guilt or grief that hasn't been properly processed. Or it could suggest that the person has become disconnected from their community and their spiritual source. So, while a Western doctor might prescribe medication to manage the symptoms, an African healer would often prescribe connection. This could involve talking to elders to gain wisdom, sharing your pain with the community to lighten the load, engaging in prayer, or participating in cleansing rituals to release that emotional heaviness. Kufungisisa isn't just in your head, it's seen as a reflection of an imbalance in your life. People who suffer from Kufungisisa often express themselves with phrases like, "My thoughts are too many," "My chest feels heavy," or "My mind won't stop, even when I sleep." They experience constant fatigue, a persistent sense of anxiety, deep sadness, and sometimes a feeling of hopelessness. This isn't a rare condition. It's a universal human experience, just known by different names across the globe. In English, we call it overthinking. In psychology, it's termed rumination. In Japan, a related concept might be hikikomori, or social withdrawal. In Africa, it's kufungisisa. The languages are different, but the suffering is the same. It's a testament to how our minds, when left unchecked, can turn against us no matter where we come from. But perhaps the most beautiful part of understanding Kufungisisa is learning how it is healed. Healing isn't about running away from your thoughts or trying to suppress them. It's about sharing them and processing them in a supportive environment. It involves a form of talking therapy, but one that is deeply rooted in community. This means sitting with elders, family members, or traditional healers to unburden your mind and speak your truth. It also incorporates spiritual cleansing, rituals that symbolize the act of letting go, like washing away the mental heaviness with water. Faith and prayer are also crucial, helping individuals reconnect to something greater than their fear and find a source of strength outside of themselves. Of course, modern psychology has its place too. Cognitive behavioral therapy can help you learn to control your thoughts instead of letting them control you. In Africa, healing the mind is rarely a solitary journey, it's a collective act of care. Ultimately, Kufungisisa teaches us a profound truth that many modern societies have forgotten, that thinking too much isn't just a mental glitch, it's a human cry for peace. When the mind cannot rest, it's not because it's broken, it's because it's overwhelmed, underheard, and overburdened with worries it was never meant to carry alone. And sometimes, the most effective cure isn't medicine found in a bottle, but compassion, rest, and the simple, powerful reminder that you are not alone in your thoughts. If you've been thinking too much lately, just take a breath. The world won't fall apart if you rest your mind for a little while. You are not being lazy. You are healing. This is Psycho-Nurse, bringing you stories where psychology meets culture, and reminding you that your mind deserves peace. Kufungisisa may begin in the mind, but its healing begins in the heart. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more stories.